This is Jones and Beatrice, aka Flower.
Hi!
Founders of Marriage Strings, sharing our first story from a series on marriage enrichment. Did you know 50% of marriages today end in divorce? In some countries, such as Portugal, it's as high as 71%. And from those that remarry, 80% end up divorcing. Divorce ends one's marriage, causes pain, psychological and emotional stress, hurts children, changes personal relationships, causes void and loneliness. Flower and I founded Marriage Strings to help stop this avalanche of misery. But before we go too far, I know you'll like to find out how we met. Flower, go ahead and share our story.
Thank you so much, love. My love and I met at the University of Nairobi, where both of us were undergraduate students. And I remember as a first-year student, I had just settled in my new room, which was located on the first floor of Nairobi University Women's Hall. And one bright Sunday morning, after having my breakfast, I heard some soothing gospel music from a church that was neighboring the hall. I became very curious, and I decided to go to the church to listen to the beautiful music. The name of the church was and is still Nairobi Chapel. So cautiously, I entered through the behind door, only to discover that most of the congregation actually consisted of the university students. So this made me feel at home. The music was soft, uplifting, and inviting, and the choir sang beautifully. This made me want to sing and dance too. Well, I sat next to a girl that I could recognize. Her name was Emma. I had met Emma at the halls of residence, and we were friends. I then looked around, and at this point I spotted a tall, dark gentleman who was playing a rhythm guitar. I was drawn to him by his style, composure, and confidence that he portrayed while playing the instrument. Additionally, he was looking smart and sharp too, wearing a crisp gray suit, I still remember. I had a deep desire to learn how to play guitar, and this obviously portrayed a good opportunity to learn not only how to play the guitar, but also to learn more about him. At the end of the service, I asked my friend Emma to accompany me to the stage to speak to this tall, dark, handsome man who was playing the rhythm guitar. By the way, there were other people playing guitar too, but I was attracted specifically to him by his high level of confidence. So I went forward with my friend and I said hello to him. I said, "Hello." While he was busy folding the cables and packing his guitar when he looked up and saw us. So I introduced myself and I got to know his name. I looked at him again and I asked if he could be available to teach me how to play the guitar. Can you guess what he said? I couldn't believe it. He was quick to say yes. Yay! Within a few minutes, we had an appointment to meet every Saturday morning for guitar lessons. So we met for a couple of Saturdays, and then we lost touch after the university was closed for a long time following a student strike. By this time, he had given me a guitar to keep practicing with. Well, we were able to connect again after 1 year. By then, he had gotten a job in an engineering company. He was living in a company's house. He was driving a nice car and was doing studies abroad. So this meant that he was very busy. We could hardly meet. While I also became busy, I became involved with the Christian Union at the Nairobi University. And at the same time, I was part of the Christian Union Executive Committee, taking care of about 500 students. So that makes both of us very busy. But I remember at one point during the Christian Union Friday Fellowships, I planned an interview with him with the aim of motivating students to utilize their potential in a more fulfilling way. I personally interviewed him, focusing on his major achievements. Well, from here we continued to meet often, but it's not until during our last year in the university that we became fond of each other. And we fell madly in love. All the guitar strings were tuned towards love, kindness, and happiness. Well, we got married after our graduation. So far, we have been married for 20 years, and we have 2 beautiful kids.
Wow, thank you very much, Flower, for that story. Since our first connection, it has been a journey of many blessings. This is why we founded Marriage Strings, so that we can share those things that have enriched our marriage to encourage and motivate you and many others that are on this journey. So if you need help in your marriage, do contact us at motiva.nl or our Facebook page, Marriage Strings. See you till next time. Bye.
Bye.